get it to do what you want it to do, what would you do next? And we teach you the methodical approach to work yourself out of problems, work your way back to where you need to be. The companies are hiring, of course, love that because that's what's going to make you a valuable employee to them. All right, well, let's peek at a couple of things down here. So everything about ECPI on which major you pick out is going to be a lecture part of the day and a lab part of the day. The troubleshooting is not part of the day. We won't be able to go into the blocks. The lab's still on here right now. So this is a fluids mechanics lab. So if you went to work for Exxon, all that equipment across the back over there is all equipment that you'd use as part of that. If you got involved with the Mechatronics on this corner over here is all that hydraulics and pneumatics equipment. An airplane uses certain hydraulics to put the wheels down, certain equipment to bring the wheels up. So you gotta know which is which and what to do with it.
Yeah, see, that stuff is interesting, definitely.
Exxon, GE, several companies have all given ECPI hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment, so the same equipment you use on the job is the same equipment you use in the classroom.
Break room over there for the students, and that
That's
one.
one of them. They have we'll go to another one down on the first floor too, but that's one of them. This one on the fourth floor.
Wow, they do 3D printing too, huh?
We'll come look at this first. We'll do that later, because I'm going to show you this first, and then we'll look at that. That's more of a traditional classroom. That's where some lectures going on right now with different professors talking about whatever. You can notes on this from my iPad. In this room, all these different computers on the outside of programming, have a robotic arm over here. Every so many sequences it does one thing, every so many sequences it does another thing. It's computer automation. There's a lathe like you use in certain projects and that. There's a drill press usually in certain projects like that. Here's a 3D printer that you were talking about earlier, where you design something on the printer. You design it in some material that's bendable, more fluid and plausible. Then you make it. Once you find if it's going to work or not, then you make it in whatever equipment you want to have it made in. So it cuts down on a lot of the processes that you can, what do they say, time is money. So if you can design something the same day and find out if it's going to work or not, it would have taken 6 months to do that if you had to order all those things and do all those things in another way.
Okay, so basically the first step, you just kind of troubleshooting if it works, and then once it is, then you can mass produce it instead of mass producing it and wasting money and time.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then what would you call this right here? Is this the printer
That's a
itself?
robotic arm, and that you're going to have all these different things that you're talking about. It's like that will be trained to do different pieces of the equipment that you're making. Would be this robotic arm would color it out, make it work, and it goes through an assembly line process of and so forth. So, but
That looks very intricate. That's crazy. Now, this is built by the students, or this is something that was brought in?
the bottom part of it, they bought the parts to it somewhere else, and the top part is the students' design to do certain kinds of things with it and show different kinds of equipment.
It's amazing.
All the students here, no matter what your major, have a senior project to do, and they want you to do that so you can show some employer what you could do for them if you went to work for them rather than somewhere else. And the one that I guess caught our most notice in the last 6 weeks, there was a lady who wanted to be in more medical related things for robotics, and she had this lady across the street from her had this dog that lost one of its legs in some accident it had, and the dog was always trying to run with the other dogs and always hobbled along, couldn't do things. So she, as her senior project, invented a prosthetic leg for the dog, and the veterinarian installed it and put it on for her, and it was on Wavy TV and everything.
Oh, wow.
So
Well, that's big
but
progress.
she wants to work for something that relates to the medical side of mechatronics. But no matter what you major in, there's going to be a senior project you do, so you can show an employer what you could do for them.
Okay, you guys have tech shows that you guys go show off at?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I don't know if that has to do with funding, but I'm guessing if somebody came out with a big breakthrough in that technology, that might draw some funding.
Well, I'm sure. Now, these are some tools that someone designed on the 3D printer to these specific specs, and they made them in plastic because the plastic was more easy to bend material and everything. Then once they found out if it would work or not, they ordered it in whatever material they thought would work out better. But
Gotcha.
this is all part, it's more of the mechatronic side than the electronic side, but it's all, most of the courses and most